back to Europe Nation Reactions. I am Tyrone, and today on the channel, we are reacting to another pitch meeting. Yes, Ryan George, I love you, my man. We are back with a pitch meeting, and it is Borderlands. So, Borderlands, a film that's based off a video game, a very popular video game series that I do not like. I don't like. I've played many video games since the age of 6 years old, and this is one of them that I don't like, and it's not really like the story or anything I don't like about it. I like the first person shooter aspect of it, but I just don't like the shell shading on those games. It feels very cartoony and kiddish to me a lot, and I just couldn't get into it. That really blocked me. You know, a lot of people love that game, and that's really cool. You guys love it. I'm glad you love it. Dope. As for this film, I saw this being a train wreck from a mile away. Not even, you know, withhold my bias, okay? Withhold my anger or bias, whatever you want to call it, against the game. I knew this was going to be bad, okay? Because of the trailer. And then saying the same people who made Venom and Spider-Man and Madam Web, nope. I don't know about that, okay? So this is, and by the way, this is the first pitch meeting that I'm doing that a movie where I didn't see this film. We didn't review it on Mostly Wrong Opinions because we knew this was going to be bad. We actually gave people a choice in our community tab. We did a poll between this and Cuckoo that week. I'm glad you guys picked Cuckoo. All right, let's go ahead and get into it.
So, you have a movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. I was thinking we make a Borderlands movie. Oh, yeah, weren't those games super popular like a decade ago? Why make that now? Well, sir, the best time to make a movie was 10 years ago. The second best time is 9 years ago? Well, yeah, that would have been better, but I'm doing like 8 years ago. Also good, but I'm doing a play on that quote, you know, about planting trees, how the best time was 20 years ago, but the second
I've never heard
best
that
time
quote before in
now.
my
Well,
life.
as you know, movies are trees, so I'm sold. So tell me about this thing. Right, so on the planet Pandora, we're gonna meet this guy Roland, and in the game he's like this big serious guy. We should get Kevin Hart to play him. Oh, that's kind of the exact opposite vibe of what I said. Yeah, then we could start the movie with a joke about his height. Okay, that is good, and I can't believe nobody's done that before, but Roland's like the straight man in this movie. Yeah, let's cast Kevin Hart as the serious character in a comedy action movie. Well, okay then. So Roland kidnaps this girl Tiny Tina from a prison, and then this other prisoner Krieg smashes through his glass cell and joins them. How was he even being held in a cell made of glass? Was that the first time he attempted that? Hey, shut up. So then on this other planet, we're gonna meet Lilith, who's like a young rebellious bounty hunter. We should get Cate Blanchett to play her. She's great. Isn't she in her 50s? Yeah, great actress. Yeah, okay. And then there's this other young scientist lady named Tanis. Jamie Lee Curtis. She's in her 60s, right? Yes. Okay, look, sir, I just gotta come out and say this. Is that a little miscast? Oh, well, I'm glad you asked. It's actually a little Mr. Cast. See, I gave him a little mustache and everything. Very cute. And great actor choices, by the way. Thank you. Anyway, so Lilith gets hired by this guy Atlas to go rescue his daughter Tina. Okay. So she goes to Pandora, where she was born, and meets this little robot Claptrap. And what's his deal? Well, I was thinking that with this character, we set out to make one of the most beloved comedy actors of our time into just the most annoying thing on the planet. Oh, sounds like a fun challenge. Let's get Jack Black to say grating things every 2 to 3 seconds. Just stuff that barely has anything to do with anything. That sounds perfect. And let's make it all the comedic equivalent of saying, well, that just happened. Amazing. So they track down Tina. Turns out she doesn't want to be rescued, and now she's teamed up with Roland and Krieg as well. Why is Roland protecting her? He's a rogue mercenary soldier. Yeah, why did he go rogue? Because
Yeah, what's the reasoning for your character development?
Paper seems kind of thin. Yeah, to be honest, I had one of those frickin' meet cutes on the way here. What? You know when you bump into a girl and your papers go flying everywhere, and then you make eye contact as you're both getting out, and you forget to pick up all the papers? I always forget to pick up a bunch of the papers after meet cutes. Well, that's okay. We don't really need to know why the characters do what they do. Okay, thank goodness.
Who cares
what happens now? Okay, well now they've all decided to protect Tina, and they're being pursued by Atlas's army, led by this lady named Nox. Okay, so now we've got a fun team of outer space misfits, just like Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, that's always fun. You see, the trick to a good Guardians of the Galaxy vibe is to make all the characters just kind of jerky and make sure they have good, funny chemistry together, I guess.
That's the most important
easy
part.
There. I can't do both those things. Sorry. You're trying to get me to walk and chew gum at the same time over here, and I won't stand for it. I apologize. We'll just stick to one of those two things, whichever you think is the most important. The unlikable one. So they're gonna do funny stuff, you know, they're gonna drive through a field of urine. Pea fields are tight. So what are they trying to accomplish anyway? Oh, well, see, there's this vault that contains powerful,
Yeah, I knew it was like a vault that Tiny Tina knows or something. She's the key to it.
But you need 3 keys to open it. Oh, so they need to find 3 keys? Well, they already have 1 key, and they just kind of stumble on another, and supposedly Tina is the 3rd key. What do you mean? There's this prophecy that the 3rd key is supposed to be the daughter of this ancient race from Pandora, and she's been genetically engineered to be that. Oh, so Atlas wants to use her to become vaguely powerful. Exactly. So the good guys need to make it to the vault before he can get into... Oh, they probably shouldn't be heading there. That's fine. So they're going to encounter several obstacles along the way, which will happen, legally making this a movie. What kind of things? They're going to have to go through this sewer type area where maybe they'll fall in toxic waste or something. Oh. Yeah, you know how in video games sometimes you got to go through an area? This is an area and they're going to go through it. Video game adapted. Since guns are a huge thing in the game, there are going to be several big gunfights. Oh, tell me about those. Well, picture this, sir. Shots of the characters firing bullets off screen and a shaky camera movement and then another shot of a character falling. Well, I can only assume that the bad guys are being hit by those bullets. Exactly, although it would be hard to say, again, because of the shaky cam. Very exciting. Maybe. So then what happens? So eventually everybody gets to the vault, but turns out Tina's not the key. It's Lilith. Oh. Which is a big twist. Oh, that's better. And then there's gonna be this moment where that lady Nox, she switches sides. How come? I'm not sure, but she's killed instantly. Oh. Okay, yeah, I mean, it doesn't really affect anything in any way, but there are worse ways to spend 30 seconds of screen time, I guess. So now Lilith has to defend everybody from Atlas's army. Is that gonna be hard to do? Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, because since she's the chosen one, she now turns into a big old fire hawk and saves the day. Isn't that the power she has in the game? Yeah, so fans of the game won't be surprised and non-fans of the game won't know what that's about. Basically, yeah. Who is this movie for? Who is this movie for? Sir, I'll tell you who this movie's for. This movie's for that little boy who's a fan of Borderlands, and he's always wondered why there's no movie. But he's not such a fan that he knows all this stuff, because he'd get pretty mad about the weird decisions we're making, but he's aware, vaguely, he's got a vaguely positive feeling about Borderlands as a concept. And maybe that's enough to buy a ticket. That's who this movie's for. Wow. Well said. The thing is, I'm not sure that boy exists. Well, then we might be in some trouble here.
Couldn't even break $10 million. Dude, yeah, it barely even broke $10 million. That movie was $118 million film or $110 million film or whatever. Dude, you have to concentrate on your characters. All right, when you're adapting something from a comic book, from a novel, from a video game, the most important thing is fleshing out the characters. Not only do you need to flesh out the characters for, you know, the people who have played video games or have read said book or anything like that. You need to do it for people like me or other people that haven't played the game or haven't read the story, because that makes the story universal. If a person who hasn't, you know, participated in these other IPs where this is, you know, based upon, I have to connect to it in some way. Okay, I don't know nothing about no Fire Emblem Phoenix thing that she turned into because I don't play the game, so it doesn't make any sense. Any slapstick comedy that's in there from Kevin Hart, I'm assuming because it's from Kevin Hart's point of view, not Roland. I don't know Roland, the army guy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this movie was destined to fail. And then shaky cam, please, Eli Roth, you must stop this. It's not 2004 anymore. So many directors, you guys got to stop that shaky cam stuff. That makes me nauseous. Okay, in the theater, like I'm on a roller coaster. I shouldn't feel like I'm on a freaking roller coaster physically in a damn theater, right? No, but great pitch meeting, Mr. Ryan George. That was dope. I loved it. Get in the comments and let me know what you thought about this. Did you see Borderlands? Do you agree with all the criticism and stuff that's coming out with it? Or are you like, maybe I'll watch it at some point down the line, TNT, you know, vacuum movie in the background, something like that. That's probably how I see it. I'm not gonna outwardly go watch this film because I already know. If you guys had voted for it on Mostly Wrong Opinions, Devin and I would have had no choice but to go and see that movie for you. Okay, but thank you guys. You didn't vote for it. You voted for Cuckoo. Great review on that, by the way. But anyway, Yeah, get in the comments, let me know what you thought, and if you did like my reaction, please hit the thumbs up. It really does help out the channel more than you know. And if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell to stay up to date with everything I do right here on Yerp Nation Reactions. Popping up over here is something else that I did. I do a lot of things on this channel. It could be anything over here. Trailer review, game, something. Click it, watch it, and come on back for something else that's dope, all right? I see you in another video. Good things are coming this weekend. I'm gonna try to get something out really cool this weekend. Okay, you'll see, all right? Have a good one. Peace.